got another hybrid pull day with a little bit of a different scenery this time. I pulled up to my boy's crib. He's got one of those power towers, so I used that pull-up bar. I brought my gymnastic rings and the weighted dip belt. Got a monster pull day. It's your boy Lou152, former national champion wrestler, just trying to stay strong after neck surgery. Let's break this workout down. So right here, we're starting off with some weighted pull-ups. Here we have 70 pounds. This is a pretty heavy weight for me. Enough for me to do 5 reps. 5 solid reps. I'm looking for I want to struggle. Every single rep is a struggle. So that was the first set. Now we're getting into the second set. You know, the first 2 sets is for absolute power, absolute strength, right? Every single rep is a struggle. Got to grind them out. And then on the third set right here, I took 35 pounds off and left 35 pounds. And this is for more hypertrophy, more for volume, more for muscle endurance. So I'm going to do a set of 12 right here. So yeah, this is how I'm just keeping my pull-ups strong, but also maintaining the muscle endurance as well. 2 super hard sets. Third set, still hard, but hard in a different way. Hard more for muscle endurance. Now here we're getting into, you did a vertical pull. Now this is the horizontal pull. And these, you're rowing literally your whole body weight when you do this right here, right? I had to get creative. This isn't my usual setup. So I was like, all right, let's do this right here. So this is like a tuck front lever type of row right here. Super hard. I'm rowing literally, I weigh 160 pounds. I'm rowing all 160 pounds. Here's the second set right here. This time I kept my legs up a little bit higher to see if it made a difference. Honestly, didn't feel easier or harder. Felt exactly the same. But yeah, you always need, you do a vertical pull, you also need your horizontal pulls. These are what translates really well to the front lever and stuff like that. Now, we're about to get into the ring work. I stress this all the time. You can't do your heavy weights without the rings, without the stabilization, without the balance. So what we're going to do here, this is like another row. This is like the reverse fly, right? You know, the pec fly machine. This is like a row reverse fly. So when I pull up, it's like a row and then I bring it out. There's like 2 different movements. I'm combining them and put them together. So this is really going to bias the upper back, right? We did the lats and all that. Now we're about to hit the upper back, right? We're going to hit the traps, the rear delts and all that. This was really hard because usually I'm a little bit more upright when I do these. This time I'm all the way down. So I really had to pull. And the hardest part of this movement right here is actually at the top. The row isn't that hard. It's when you get to the top and you pull the rings apart. That's when it really gets hard. Like right here, you see me, I'm struggling. That's the hardest part of the movement right there at the top. Now, this is the best bicep exercise that you're probably not doing. The ring curls. These are amazing right here. Look, full contraction, right? All the way. You get that deep stretch right here. And then when you come up to the top, you're squeezing. So same thing here. Like the hardest part of this movement is at the top when you're squeezing like that. And you see with the rings, you're able to kind of twist your wrist, right? So it goes with your elbows. It feels good for your joints. This is one of the best bicep exercises. Along with this right here, this is a single arm row. So just trying to have that unilateral strength as well, right? You got to see if there's any imbalances there, right? You got to see how the left arm is feeling, how the right arm is feeling. This one right here, super dope exercise. It hits your back and it really hits your bicep as well. You just, cranking this. You need some balance, some core. Unilateral work is something that a lot of people sleep on, right? Because this will expose any weakness that you have, right? Obviously, everybody has a dominant hand, right? So I'm a righty. So just by the nature of that, my left arm is going to be a little bit weaker. But it's not supposed to be such a great gap between the right and the left arm. It's supposed to be a small gap. You know what I mean? So like I said, this exercise, these types of exercises, the unilateral work is going to expose that. If you have a big gap, you'll be like, okay, I see that my left arm is a lot weaker than the right one. So that's why I like to do these. A lot of people do unilateral exercises only for the legs. They're really popular with the legs, Bulgarian split squats. A lot of people kind of sleep on them when it comes to the upper body, but it's just as important. Now, here's a little bonus. At the end, we went into his garage and they had to get a little barbell work. So this is just the barbell row right here. Love this setup. Chest supported. Here, you don't got to think about much, right? You just pull, pull, and pull. I love this. Is great for wrestlers. This is that, get over here type of strength. Like I said in some of my past videos, like Scorpion, get over here. Like you don't even think, you just pull that way. Pull the barbell, try and get it to your chest, stomach, every single rep right here. And that one really felt great. So that's a hybrid pull day. Not at the usual setup that you guys are used to seeing, but pull up to my boy's crib, but it don't matter. The work gets put in no matter where you're at. Different sceneries there's gonna be things that you like better and things that you don't like better, but you just get a good workout in no matter what. It's your boy Lou152, former national champion wrestler, just trying to stay strong after neck surgery.
Wrestling